As long as you have not grasped that you have to die to grow, you are a troubled guest on the dark earth. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Nihilism, a profound and enduring concept, has captivated human thought for ages. It basically says life and the whole universe don't have any built-in meaning or worth. That means all the things we believe in, like rules and what's right and wrong, might not mean anything either. It's like saying our existence is pointless, leaving us feeling lost in a big empty space with no real purpose. Yet here's the twist. Nihilism encourages us to question all the stuff we take for granted. It's like a wake-up call that makes us think about why we believe what we do. By tossing out the idea of meaning and worth, it gives us the chance to figure out our own purpose in a world that doesn't care. However, nihilism isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Critics say it can make people feel really down and lost. If nothing has meaning, then why bother doing anything? It can lead to feeling like life's pointless and even doing harmful stuff. Furthermore, when it comes to what's right and wrong, nihilism throws that out the window too. It messes with our moral compass, making it hard to agree on what's good or bad. Historically, notable thinkers, including Friedrich Nietzsche, grappled with nihilism in their unique ways. When Nietzsche made the infamous declaration, "God is dead," he wasn't celebrating the demise of God. Rather, he used this phrase to starkly illustrate a significant societal shift during his time. In Nietzsche's era, traditional religious and moral beliefs were losing their grip on society. The Enlightenment, scientific advancements, and cultural changes had led many to question the authority of religious doctrines and the moral values associated with them. Nietzsche saw this as a profound crisis, a moment when the foundations of meaning and morality were crumbling. When Nietzsche proclaimed, "God is dead," he was highlighting the idea that the traditional religious framework, which had provided a source of meaning and moral guidance for centuries, was no longer a universally accepted truth. This shift left a void, a sense of emptiness, and a moral vacuum in society. People were confronted with the unsettling prospect that the old values and beliefs they had relied upon no longer held sway. But Nietzsche wasn't content to leave it at that. He saw nihilism as a dangerous consequence of this loss of traditional values. Nihilism, to him, represented a bleak state of affairs where people might succumb to a sense of purposelessness, apathy, and despair because they could no longer find meaning in the old ways. However, he wasn't advocating for succumbing to nihilism. Quite the opposite. He believed that recognizing this crisis was the first step towards overcoming it. He saw it as an opportunity for individuals to take control of their lives and engage in a creative re-evaluation of values. Nietzsche encouraged people to become philosopher creators who would actively shape new values and meaning for themselves. He believed that in the absence of traditional religious and moral guidance, individuals could harness their own creative will and forge their unique paths. Rather than mourning the loss of old beliefs, Nietzsche urged us to embrace the opportunity to become Übermensch or overmen, who would transcend the constraints of conventional morality and create new, life-affirming values. In essence, Nietzsche's response to nihilism was a call to action. He challenged us not to be passive victims of a world without inherent meaning, but to be active participants in the ongoing project of giving meaning to our lives. He believed that by embracing this challenge, individuals could overcome the emptiness of nihilism and live authentically, guided by their self-created values and a sense of personal responsibility. So, why does nihilism still matter today? In our rapidly changing world, where technology, global connections, and old beliefs converge, nihilism continues to compel us to question the status quo. It acts like a magnifying glass on society. It makes us look closely at what we're told and ask if it's true. It pushes us to think independently and to be true to ourselves, ultimately leading us to discover our own meaning. Nevertheless, there's a twist again. In a world where everything's changing so fast, it's easy to feel lost and anxious. Nihilism can make us see the chaos, but it also gives us a chance to figure out what really matters to us. It might mess with traditional ideas of what's right and wrong, but it also gets us talking about new ways to be good and fair. It encourages discussions about new ethical perspectives, and in embracing this challenge, we unlock opportunities for personal growth and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the evolving world around us. So, when you find yourself in the midst of the world's apparent emptiness, a void without inherent meaning or substance, resist the urge to succumb to despair or engage in harmful actions. Instead, consider this moment as a unique opportunity. You are now unburdened by the confines of societal norms and expectations, free to carve out your distinct path. Embrace the uncertainty, for within this void, you may uncover a fresh sense of purpose and construct your vibrant, meaningful world amidst the very chaos that once seemed haunting.